Hi, my name is Seth Burkholder, and I work in the Office of Catholic Schools here in the diocese. My role is the Associate Director for Finance and Data Analysis, and I'm a St. Matthew parishioner, and today is day 12 of 40 Days of Adoration. So there's really three things, so there's many things, but there's three things that stand out about adoration that has really drawn me in. First and foremost is, when we understand Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, we see him sitting right in front of us as the same Jesus who walked here, 2,000 years ago on this earth. And sometimes we can take that for granted that he's there. And, we're not always present to the fact that here he is, right in front of me, the God of the universe who created everything. And so sometimes we can, again, as I say, we can take that for granted, and I know I do. And so a lot of times before I go into adoration now, I'll always pause before I walk into the door, and I just remind myself who's in there, why he's in there, what he's done for me, and what I owe him. And that just kind of sets the mood as I walk in to spend time with him. And that's really what it's about, is spending time with our Lord, building our relationship with him, and it's an incredible gift. Another thing that I enjoy about adoration is the fact that in the world we live in nowadays, there's so much distraction. The TV, our cell phones, our jobs, wives and kids, family life is hectic. And we don't really spend time anymore in silence of listening to ourselves and listening to the world around us. And oftentimes I reflect on, the great philosophers, the ancient philosophers who sat in silence and solitude and stared out the world and pondered, what is this? Why does this exist? And what does this mean for me? And that's what we have in adoration, that we can go there and we can sit in silence with the Lord, and we don't have to wonder what the world is and why we exist, because we know, because he's right in front of us. And it gives you just that sense of fullness that you don't find anywhere else in the world. And then the third thing that really stands out to me about adoration is what it does for my family. I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and it's not easy taking them into adoration, pretty chaotic and everything, but I'm starting to lay that foundation for our kids of building a relationship with Jesus. And how do you build a relationship with people? You spend time with them. And in adoration, they know where he is, who he is, and why he's there, and that where they can always find him. And so anytime we go over to the parish, we always make it a point, even if it's just for a minute, to stop in and to say hello and to thank him. And it's very cute now to watch my 1-year-old daughter. She literally walks in and will wave to him. And so to see that foundation laid for them, I think is incredibly important for families. And then kind of the last kind of push I would make here for 40 Days of Adoration is the fact that St. Matthew is so blessed that we have perpetual adoration, 24/7, 365. Jesus is always there waiting for you. You could sign up and be a weekly adorer, like my wife and I. Don't even have to be a parishioner. All you gotta do is call the office. And so I would just invite you to come. And kind of a challenge I have for Lent, we're always offering up challenges for Lent. My challenge would be to follow the gospel. When Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane, Peter, James, and John are there, and he says to them, can you not stay awake and watch 1 hour? And so that would be my challenge to you, just 1 hour a week. Doesn't matter what you say to him, just sit there and watch. And I think through that, you will not only see the transformation that he has on your life, but also on your family and those that you encounter.